Hey, what's going on? Billy Holder here, and I wanted to jump on here real quick. I want to do an honest review of AI Cash Machines 2.0 by Zach Crawford, and whether it's worth it or not. Um, I want to first tell you a little bit about my backstory and then how it relates to Zach Crawford and AI Cash Machines. So, I actually started online in 2011. I had two young kids. I was the only breadwinner for the family. And like most people, right, we want to try to figure out ways to earn extra income. And for me, I jumped online and started doing some searching. And I came across the idea of affiliate marketing. And so that's where I got my start through just Google searches and YouTubes. And before you know it, I'm buying courses and software tools and all kinds of things, right? It's a lot of stuff I didn't need, but I didn't know at the time. I didn't have a mentor. I was just trying to figure it out a lot on my own. And because of that, I struggled, like most people do. You just overwhelm yourself with so much information. And my background and all, I've always been the type of person to simplify and I want to systemize everything, right? Make it a workflow that can make things happen. But it took me a while. It took me a while to get some momentum going, some results. But I did, and eventually I got to the point. There was days I made $100 a day. There was a time or two I made $1,000 a day, $500 a day. There was many days I made zero. Okay, it's just the reality of it because back then it was a lot harder to do what we can do today in just a few simple clicks. Um, Writing an article back then or whatever. And again, even today, I don't just rely on AI. I use it as a tool, right, to help me enhance what I'm already doing. And if it's just maybe help um, clarifying something, giving the message more impact, then yes, I use AI all the time. I use AI for traffic generation and for converting sales. I use AI on the front end. A lot of times people don't even know that I'm behind it, right? I could create a funnel in a whole nother niche and use AI to drive traffic to affiliate offers and stuff to make affiliate commissions. But where I'm getting at with this is around 2017. Now I'm building this business while I'm working a full-time job. I've got lots of responsibilities with this job. This job is a soul-sucking job. I'm working nights, weekends. I'm on call. I'm on working holidays even. And I'm trying to juggle family and job and online business, and it got to be too much. And I ended up in 2017 taking a break from it. I didn't necessarily want to quit, but I I had to get something off my plate, and it was a bad mistake on my part for doing so. Around 2016, just backing up just a little bit before I did quit, Zach and I were actually sharing a GoToWebinar account. He pay half and I pay half. Just keep the expenses down. He was growing his business, and I was following him, and all even then. And I always knew of Zach just being a massive over deliverer, right, of information and stuff, and just always been that way. And so in October of 2021, we get a call from our boss, said we need to have a meeting. So we get on this call, and he tells us that at the end of October, and then this is about the middle of October when we get this, the end of October, we would no longer have a job. We're going to be laid off. And so here we are 2 months away from Christmas, getting the news that, hey, you your job's ended. And I just wanted to emphasize, man, even right then, I knew that I made a huge mistake by just relying on a stinking job. I've seen it so many times in my career where people were just let go, and they could be for unintentionally making a mistake. And you know how corporate life is too. A lot of people are all ready to point the finger, blame somebody else. We need a fall guy. And you just one slip up or mistake from losing that job. We all think we got job security and all that kind of stuff. I was with this company for 14 years before I got laid off. And I can tell you, um, you know, I thought I had job security, but you don't. You don't. And all the benefits, vacation time built up, all that kind of stuff, snatched out from under you in a heartbeat. You find yourself starting over. And it's tough, right? Really tough. There's no loyalty with companies and all anymore. Really savage when it comes to a lot of that kind of stuff. And so immediately I go look Zach up, just see what he's up to, because I know I need to get back into things, right? And I find him online after doing some Googling, and come to find out, Zach had made like $10 million online in that time frame that I was away. He had bought himself a new Lamborghini, paid cash for it, bought his dad a dream truck, his mom a new car, bought him a new house. And if Zach wanted to walk away today, he'd have enough money he could live comfortably. But he loves what he does, and he's good at what he does. Not only has he made good money online, but he's helped countless others make 6, 7 figures online. I'm not saying a bunch of 7 figure earners, but a lot of people's made some good money following Zach's strategies. And so I hit him up. That was the first person I thought of. And after I found out what he's done, I'm like, dude, how can I get involved with what you're doing? Can you show me what's working in your business and how I can get started? And so that's how I found Zach, the AI cash machines. What I want to do, I'm gonna take you behind the screens because I'm not one of these persons who's gonna make up a review. I actually walk the walk. If I'm going to review something, I'm gonna buy it. There's a lot of people out there that do a cookie cutter review and they hadn't even bought the product. They're just pushing whatever they can. So let's share my screen real quick. If I can get it pulled up here. Um, and hopefully you can see it. So this is the back office of Zach's school community, and these are his courses and all that he has in here. And you can see I'm a part of everything he has available. And what's cool about it is AI cash machines is a fine product in and of itself. I'm talking about there's gurus out there would easily charge you $1,000, $2,000 for what Zach has included in AI cash machines. He's constantly spending on his own education, as I am, and a lot of you probably are too. It's probably not the first thing you've bought on how to, you know, earn extra income or whatever. But he's spent, his claim is over $400,000 on his own education, and he shares so much information in here that he's paid thousands of dollars himself to learn. But not only learn, but he shares what's working, right? And he's sharing strategy, personal experience. And so if you wanted to learn how to use AI, how to use a platform like Instagram to earn potentially $1,000 plus a day on the internet, you need to check out this course. It's really, really good. And hopefully, I'm going to be honest with you, right? There's a couple of upsells that Zach has with this. Now, you can get the $27 offer. All you need to do is just don't eat out for a couple of days. You'll save up enough money. You can get the $27 AI cash machine. This is one course that I had to do. And I promise you, if you focused your attention on it and actually implemented what's in here, you stay focused for 6 months, I'm not scared to say you would easily replace a full-time job with what you get right here. But he's going to walk you through step by step how to do it. He talks about his secret weapon, his AI tool, which I also have, um, and sales funnels, and why he goes a different route. So do I, because things have changed so much in the in the industry, and it's just where things are at. But yeah, if you want to learn how to master Instagram, you want to learn how to master the strategies and stuff that he's doing, AI Cash Machines 2.0 is definitely well worth it. And like I say, it's only $27. Give a couple of days of buying out lunch, and you could easily pull this off. But what I also wanted to do is include some bonuses to make it an absolute no-brainer. Things that I use every day in my own business, I want to give to you as well as a bonus. You'll see them below the video here on this page. Um, Take advantage of it. There is everything he delivers here is worth it, but the uh, opportunity. Hopefully, he still got it available. I know he had it a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, but there is an opportunity where you could get all of his courses plus all future courses and more for. I'm just gonna say it's a steal what he gives you with that deal. So if it's still available, I'd highly recommend taking advantage of it, and you'll have access to all these different things. Matter of fact, he's paid several $1,000s for a YouTube coach. Yeah, how many thousands he said he had paid for this, and he's going to take everything that he's learning in that and what he's going to be implementing, and he's going to be putting it into this right here, module 4, this YouTube mastery course. So that's really something you to look forward to. But imagine being able to get access to all of this stuff. What's the beautiful what's the nice thing about this whole marketing thing? You work a job and you work all year, anticipation of a 2%, 3% raise. And with this right here, I can say 6 months of invested time in it, just another video, as you'll use with like the Ultimate AI machine that I have, right? That'll help you script and put together faceless videos that you can put on YouTube. Just one of those videos right there could turn an extra few $100s a month, right? You add that up over 12 months. So, like I say, you're not going to drive or you're not going to see people driving Lamborghinis to work, especially paid for. A lot of people drive fairly new vehicles or up to here in debt, and you're trading time for money, and that's not the way to do it. The world has changed. You can create your own economy if you just implement and learn the strategies behind it. So, anyway, I just wanted to do this and let you know that yes, it's well worth it. And if you're the type of person that can just take this, follow it, it's easy to follow. He gives you all kinds of resources that I didn't even show you within AI Cash Machines. And you take this and you implement it and you stay focused on it for 3 months, 6 months, your whole life could change. And that's not exaggeration. That's just straight up. So anyway, check it out. Check my bonuses out below. If you can get in, I would highly, highly recommend it. So anyway, I hope this review's been helpful, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.